The question says solve, so we can use all of our skills for solving. We need to find out what x is, and we have cos 4x cos x plus sine 4x sine x equals 1. What do you recognize? Right. So on the left side, again, this is why you have to have these formulas kind of mostly memorized. You see cos, cos, and sine, sine. And when you have four things of coses and sines, you're going to think, well, it might be one of my double angle identities. Which one matches up? Which one has cos, cos plus sine, sine? The cos alpha minus beta. And alpha is going to be your 4x, and beta is going to be your x. And if it's a cos alpha minus beta, you could write this as cos 4x minus x equals 1, and that simplifies to cos 3x equals 1. So one of the things and one of the skills that mathematics is trying to teach you is, what do I recognize? When I look at a new situation, is anything familiar? If something is familiar, how can I change that? And in this case, the cos cos plus sine sine, recognizing that as one of our sum and difference identities and then changing it. Okay? Usually what happens in higher level mathematics is you read a question like this and you don't know how to solve it. You don't see the whole picture. You can't say, oh, this question I know step 1 all the way to finished. But there might be something you can do, and that something in this case was change cos 4x minus x. And then we arrive at this, cos 3x equals 1. What does that remind you of? Have you seen a question like this before? It's a multi-revolution question. So how did we do multi-revolution questions? Well, we said if one x was between 0 and 2 pi, then 3 x's would be between 0 and 6 pi. And is 1 on our pi plate? Yes. When does that happen? Cos of x is equal to 1 at 0, and then 2 pi, and that would be the first time around. Second time around, 4 pi. Third time around, 6 pi, but we have to be careful because 6 pi is not included in our domain. So in 3 times around, we have 0, 2 pi, and 4 pi. So then to solve for x, divide each of them by 3. And we have our final answer. Did we see this as a multi-revolution question right from the beginning? Well, you might have, maybe because you saw 4x, but there's too much other stuff. So again, something triggers one thing, leads you to another part in the question, and then you can use your skills by recognizing that and solving all the way through. Okay, the questions you can do for this one are 15 and 17.